Hi, everyone. Thank you for taking our survey to learn about our idea for the VaxUp Challenge. We are MiMentor, a volunteer-run nonprofit. Our vision is a world where all students from any background can get the mentorship they need to succeed in their healthcare careers, to ultimately increase diversity in our healthcare system. The VaxUp Innovation Challenge was created by the LA Department of Public Health and LA Children's Hospital to create ideas and solutions that can increase COVID-19 vaccinations in children and teens in LA County. We think that in order to increase vaccinations in youth in LA County, we need to empower the community and provide resources to create discussions about the COVID-19 vaccine. We think the youth is ready to take action, and we want to create an opportunity for them to lead and become community advocates.
We hope through this idea we can provide the mentorship and support for students to consider a career in healthcare. There's a lot of evidence that shows that when physicians and patients have the same ethnicity and background, it's easier to build trust and have conversations about diseases, medication, and vaccines. Ultimately, this can lead to improving health outcomes for our communities of color. The five of us here are Me Mentor team taking on the VaxUp Challenge, and we are the creators of this survey.
This is our idea solution for the VaxUp Challenge. We are creating a virtual 4-week Ambassador Internship program for high school students that live in the areas most affected by COVID-19 and with the lowest vaccination rates. The high school students will be paid interns and will receive direct mentorship and education on COVID-19 and vaccines, research methods, and leadership training. By the end of this program, our goal is to have our high school community ambassadors successfully create and complete an idea to increase COVID-19 vaccinations in youth living in LA County.
In week one of our program, selected students will learn about the COVID-19 vaccine, how they work, the reasons why community members are hesitant, how to conduct research like surveys, and by the end of the week, students will come up with an idea that they think is best to increase COVID-19 vaccinations in their community.
In week two, the students will continue to finalize their idea and research method and will learn how to publicize their idea with their community and stakeholders. Students will learn skills in creating event pages, flyers, and outreaching through social media and other platforms. By the end of week two, with the support of the Me Mentor team, students will finalize the details of their idea and research method to share publicly with the community.
In week three, the students will be mentored on how to host their idea event and use their research method, for example, surveys, to collect information from the community members who participate. By the end of week three, students will have learned how to analyze their data to see if it was able to increase the community's trust and interest in getting vaccinated.
In week four, students will learn how to organize and present their data and hard work in the form of a presentation. Students will also be mentored on how to present this to their community members and stakeholders through a Together We Mentor TWM event. By the end of the week four, students will have successfully completed their internship and will be invited to return to Me Mentor as volunteer ambassadors for the 2022-2023 school year to continue advocating for their community and continue building upon their skills. We designed this idea because we want to provide a paid opportunity for students to become leaders in their own community. Opportunities like this don't present themselves often in LA County public schools, and this is something we wish we would have had when we were younger. We want students to share COVID-19 vaccine information directly to their community, which can be more effective than someone outside of the community trying to share that information. This program can also serve as a pipeline program, helping connect students to different health professionals for mentorship. Our goal is to encourage students to pursue a career in medicine, public health, and research in order to increase representation in healthcare. By the end of our program, students will have the professional skill sets and knowledge to continue advocating for their community.
Here at Me Mentor, we have a network that is already fighting to change the status quo. We have 10 years of experience providing mentorship and have mentored hundreds of students into medical school and other professional schools. Our members become leaders within our organization and continue to be leaders once they become healthcare professionals. We also have a track record for creating successful programs. All that being said, We need to add another layer to MiMentor. We need to focus on high school students to give them the skills to empower them to be leaders in their community, ultimately to inform their community about COVID-19 vaccinations and serve as an example of how community involvement can increase vaccinations in youth in LA County.
Thank you so much for your time. We look forward to getting your feedback on our idea, and we hope you can support us in this VaxUp challenge. Thank you so much.